Good evening and welcome to the Whiskey Lovers Society with me, Ardbeg, and tonight we are looking at a Ardbeg Spectacular. Now you know, if you put a name like Spectacular on a whiskey, well, I'm hopeful that it is going to be spectacular. Now, I am traveling in the wonderful Nepal. I'm in the mountains. I have a view of Mount Everest. It is absolutely a stunning place. If you have an opportunity, it's definitely a place to visit. So I did bring my little bit of a sample so that I can also keep in touch with you, my subscribers, future subscribers. And tonight we are talking about the Ardbeg Spectacular. Price-wise, not a cheap one. Around 123 euros in Belgium for it. So yeah, expect to pay around that, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. Unfortunately, I don't have my normal camera system, so the quality might be a little bit lower, the microphone a little bit lower, but please bear with me on this one. Single malt, Ardbeg, and of course it is a port cask finish and ex-bourbon cask. It is 46% ABV, natural color, non-chill filtered. It is a smoky whiskey, as a typical Ardbeg whiskey. Yeah, well, we will see on the nose and the taste. Unfortunately, of course, the hotels do not have a proper nosing glass, but this one will have to do. So quite a generous one, a nice little golden color to it. I did pour it about 20 minutes ago just to get rid of a little bit too much of that stinkiness, that smoke, just to mellow it down a little bit. On the nose, cheers. It is lovely. Now, when I first poured it, I always take a little bit of a sniff on it, and it felt a little bit high on the ppms. I presume it's around 40, 45, maybe a little bit higher on the parts per million on the phenols. But after a couple of minutes, it opens up, lovely light, sweet. That smoke is there, but it's not offensive. It's not big TCP notes for me. Not a big notes like hospital band-aid. So it's quite nice. There's a little bit of a briny note. That typical Ardbeg note that comes out. Very close to the wee beastie as well. And the smoke trails, quite similar. And with a little bit of time, there's a little perfumey note that comes out. A little bit of a citrus note at the back, not much. That reminds me a little bit like a lemon meringue type of note. And when you get a little bit of a hint of toffee, you get that vanillas coming through. You get that lovely sweetness, and every time that I go back, it feels like it's just a little bit sweeter on the nose. So from the nose, it's quite pleasant. And I'm definitely becoming a big peat head. I've had some really good peated whiskies in the last couple of months. Taste-wise, cheers. Quite sweet, and you get that smoke. That peat is definitely shining through. It just covers the whole mouth, almost like a bonfire. It is a savory sweetness for me. I get a little bit of a bacony note, a little bit of a barbecue note on it. I get that little bit of a toffee note. I get that little bit of a brininess in it, a little salt water note type, very faint, and with a little bit of a toffee note that just interwoven between all the different flavors. It's quite pleasant. 46% ABV. It is perfect for me. I would not add water to it, but of course, if you pay so much, 120 odd euro, you decide if you want to add water or not. Well, it's quite cold outside. The mountain air cools down everything, and a wee dram will warm you up again. So that's me on the Ardbeg Spectacular. Now the question, is it spectacular? Definitely not. Unfortunately, I think it's quite a lot of money. This was a 2024 bottling, and to be honest, I think you might as well then go try the 10-year-old, or you can go try the wee beastie, quite similar for me anyway. It's a pleasant whiskey. Of course, if you have the money, go spend it and try it. Let me know in the comment what you think. But yeah, pleasant but expensive. So that's me on this Ardbeg. Let me know in the comment what you think, and see you next time, hopefully from home. Cheers.